Hi everyone, I'm Mohsen and here is English Steps with Mohsen YouTube channel. This video is the second part of teaching present continuous tense. So if you haven't watched part 1 or my previous video, I highly recommend that first you click on the link here, watch the first part, and then keep watching to the end of this video. In our previous video, we taught that present continuous tense is one of the most frequently used tenses among native speakers of English, non-native speakers of English, and it is very easy and useful. So you can make sentences with present continuous tense by just using am, is, are plus the verb and ing. For example, I'm cooking, I'm watching some videos, I'm listening to my favorite music, and so on and so forth. We said that we use present continuous to talk about actions, to express actions that started in the past but haven't finished yet. They are in progress. So another name for present continuous is present progressive because the actions are still in progress. But the story isn't finished. We have other uses for present continuous. For example, we can use present continuous to talk about future arrangements. We can use present continuous to talk about something that is not happening now, something that is happening around now, a period of time around now, like this year, this month, this summer. And we also can use present continuous tense to talk about a change. For example, the weather is getting colder and colder. We will learn 4 uses of present continuous. 1 in the previous video and 3 more uses of present continuous in this video. So keep watching to the very end of this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We use present continuous tense to talk about something that is happening around now, not specifically at the moment of speaking. For example, now, at the moment, what am I doing? I am making videos. I am speaking English. This is present continuous, but for something that is happening now, for something that I am doing now. But, for example, how do you usually get to work? You usually get to work by car, okay? You drive to work, but this week your car is broken. This week you are walking to work. You are walking to work. So we use present continuous for a temporary situation around now, like this week or this year. Let me give you another example. I usually dress formally, but this summer I'm dressing casually. I'm dressing casually this summer. It means that this summer is a temporary period of time. It's a short period of time in which I'm doing something that I do not usually do, okay? So I use present continuous tense for a temporary situation. Okay, let me give you more examples. Kate wants to travel to Japan. So she's learning Japanese. She's learning Japanese. Is she learning Japanese at the moment? No, she's learning Japanese these days. So it's a temporary situation around now, not specifically now at the moment. Or I'm reading some great novels these days. I'm reading some great novels these days. These days means around now, and it's a temporary situation. I'm not going to read novels forever. I'm reading novels around now. So now at the moment, I may not be reading novels, but it's something that I'm doing these days. So it was the second use of present continuous tense. Now let's talk about the third use. Listen to this example. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, I'm having breakfast with David. I'm having breakfast with David tomorrow at 8. So is this sentence correct? Yes, this sentence is totally fine. We can use present continuous for future arrangements. If you want to talk about something in the future that is definite, that is arranged properly, you can use present continuous. For example, I'm having breakfast with David at 8 tomorrow. It is tomorrow, it is future, but the tense is present continuous. That's totally fine because this sentence shows a future arrangement. Next week, I'm giving a talk. Next week, I'm giving a talk. I'm giving a talk is present continuous, but next week is a future time. So we can use present continuous to talk about future arrangements. But there is a point here. You use present continuous like I'm giving a talk, I'm having breakfast for future arrangements. Arrangement means something that is definite, something that is absolutely going to happen. You are not going to predict the future using present continuous. That's not correct. You should talk about future arrangements with present continuous. Look at this sentence. The train is leaving at 9 o'clock. The train is leaving at 9 o'clock. So, is leaving at 9 o'clock. You know, the schedule, the time for travel is always arranged. So, we can use present continuous and that's totally fine. So now it's your turn. In the comments below, make a sentence about future, a future arrangement using present continuous, and I will check your sentences, I will give my feedback. For example, tonight I'm seeing Mary at a restaurant. Tonight is future, I'm seeing present continuous, I'm seeing Mary at a restaurant. That's totally fine. And the fourth use of present continuous. We use it to talk about a change. But what does exactly a change mean? Listen to this sentence. The weather is getting colder and colder. Is getting colder and colder. So am I talking about the change? Yes, I am talking about a climate change, a weather change, and it's a kind of change. So for this use, we usually use verbs like becoming, rising, falling, growing, getting, changing, improving, and so on and so forth. So listen to some examples. The economic situation is already terrible, but it is getting worse. It is getting worse. The situation is changing. And we use present continuous for this change. Is getting worse. Or the weather is changing. It is going to rain. The weather is changing. So is changing. Present continuous. As the verb shows, we use present continuous is changing to talk about the change. So the weather is changing. Or by the end of the movie, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored. She is getting older and older. She is getting older and older. My English is improving. My English is improving. Can you talk about a change using present continuous tense? If yes, show me in the comments below. Okay, and it was part 2 of teaching present continuous tense. I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you've taken notes, and make sure that you practice enough because practice makes perfect. And like always, enjoyed this video, please like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Wait for my next videos. See you next time. Goodbye.